Cohan Mandani was elected mayor of New York City on Tuesday, capping a stunning ascent for the 34-year-old state lawmaker, who was set to become the city's most liberal mayor in generations. In a victory for the Democratic Party's progressive wing, Mandani defeated former Governor Andrew Cuomo and Republican Curtis Sliwa. Mandani must now navigate the unending demands of America's biggest city and deliver on ambitious, skeptics say unrealistic, campaign promises. With the victory, the Democratic Socialist will etch his place in history as the city's first Muslim mayor, the first of South Asian heritage, and the first born in Africa. He will also become the city's youngest mayor in more than a century when he takes office on January 1st. Mandani's unlikely rise gives credence to Democrats who have urged the party to embrace more progressive, left-wing candidates, instead of rallying behind centrists in hopes of winning back swing voters who have abandoned the party. He has already faced scrutiny from national Republicans, including President Donald Trump, who have eagerly cast him as a threat and the face of what they say is a more radical Democratic Party. The contest drove the biggest turnout in a mayoral race in more than 50 years, with more than 2 million New Yorkers casting ballots. According to the city's Board of Elections, Mandani's grassroots campaign centered on affordability, and his charisma spoiled Cuomo's attempted political comeback. The former governor, who resigned 4 years ago following allegations of sexual harassment that he continues to deny, was dogged by his past throughout the race and was criticized for running a negative campaign. There's also the question of how he will deal with Trump, who threatened to take over the city and to arrest and deport Mandani if he won. Mandani was born in Uganda, where he spent his early childhood, but was raised in New York City and became a U.S. citizen in 2018. Mandani must now start building for his ambitious agenda. Mandani, who was criticized throughout the campaign for his thin resume, will now have to begin staffing his incoming administration before taking office next year, and game out how he plans to accomplish the ambitious but polarizing agenda that drove him to victory. Among the campaign's promises are free child care, free city bus service, city-run grocery stores, and a new Department of Community Safety that would send mental health care workers to handle certain emergency calls rather than police officers. It is unclear how Mandani will pay for such initiatives, given Democratic Governor Kathy Hochul's steadfast opposition to his calls to raise taxes on wealthy people. His decisions around the leadership of the New York Police Department will also be closely watched. Mandani was a fierce critic of the department in 2020, calling for this rogue agency to be defunded and slamming it as racist, anti-queer, and a major threat to public safety. He hasn't apologized for those comments and has said he will ask the current NYPD commissioner to stay on the job.